Buju Banton now become this big superstar and decided to have his own studio, Cell Block 321.
Yep.
And that wasn't far from Reddy's Road. It was in a place called Akiwak.
Oh, it was close by.
Yeah, everything was close by. This was the foot of Reddy's. When you go to the foot, finish off Reddy's Road, and you have Reddy's, the foot of Reddy's, you make that left turn right behind the gas station and the car wash, you're in Akiwak community. So Jacksontown. So you have DJs there, Community days like a bad DJ called Liquor Jack, Lion Face. Tough artist. So it was me and him and Alicat too, because Alicat was from Penthouse through Wayne one of them and Buju them. But they used to come to the same studio. But then Cell Block 321 now is a studio that have a lot of different people who come there and work. So Beres Hammond start to come there and work. Then I get the chance to record for Beres Hammond. Star Trail Record come there and start to work. And I get the chance to work for Star Trail Record. And that is how I know all these people, right there at Cell Block 321.
So were you between Dub Store and Cell Block, or you
from
kind
Dub
of
Store
moved
to
over?
Cell Block 321. So when we done Dub Store is only a dub plate studio. When we want to go 45 studio, Because I remember, as I said, Buju Banton grew on Reddy's Road. We grew up with him. He was kind enough to get the break in the music, bust big, open my studio, and invite us to come and try, see what we can make our life. Well, my voice a song called Love and Affection for Buju Banton. A couple other songs. And he and a guy named Sil used to run the studio together. So, but from there, other opportunities come.
But even now, because you said your inspiration was like Buju and Ninja Man and stuff like that, what was it like now linking with Buju, knowing that, okay, this is who was the inspiration, now I'm seeing him in the flesh and we're linking?
Yeah, man, me a youth, man, me still have that respect there for Buju, and I like, me afraid of him, but to the greatness of Buju, though, it got hard for me to say, well, then me and Buju for inner vibes and would have disrespect him. Because I look up to Buju like, this man, I have the motivation to be an artist, but when this man came about, him sure say, yes, the dream is possible. And that is what I like. Because today, the dancehall artists, them doing them thing, but we now see them inspiring artists in a powerful way, as how them man inspire me. It's not only Buju too. You have Lucian, who I know a long time, who come take it by Starman. All them inspiration, them artists, I love them music, them style of music, how them sing, put songs together. I remember Penthouse was the camp of all camp. Proper lyrics writing, good production, through Donovan, Jeremy and them, the expertise, and the DF Kelly, them, they were the best. Yeah. So, we look up to them people and we want to voice for them and record for them, even though we never get the chance. So I think Buju said that too, and him decide, say, we open my studio, Cell Block 321, and we probably can give the youth who we grew up with a chance. And that's how it really happened.
Yeah. And over there, and at this time here, did you start to cite Rastafari at this time here, or
what
this was
happened,
after?
I think my perfect inspiration and my perfect example to look forward to a conscious way was when Garnet Silk dead, 1995. Because for the few times I know Garnet Silk come and check Ricky Trooper and owe him reason, me see him do things where no Rasta no do, like him would have just read out the Psalms them out time head without looking at the Bible and all them things. Me not talk like just 1 or 2 or 3 Psalms. That was something different to me, like, it really,
It
bring
felt
chills
good.
to me, like, So me start to love that Garnet Silk attitude and the conscious thing, and at the time Planet dead in between, and I feel like a revolutionary change was on the go and was going to make a big move. So I was want to be a part of that, and I believe in Africa, I believe in repatriation, I believe in blackness, we believe in our King, our God, because for years we've been reading different books, our parents go to church. I know that some of them brainwashed, but them not understand fully, and it made me cling to Rastafari more, because there's a sense that when you find the true and living God, even your mother, your father forsake you. And say, if you say you're a Muslim, them say you can't stay in the house. If you say you're a Christian, them say you can't stay in the house. If you say you're a Rasta, them say no. So me look to that and say, well, I am on a Jack persecuted firstborn, and what if inspiration, Capleton come, Buju Banton, Sizzler, Anthony B. So there was no distraction for do nothing else than just do positive music.
Yeah.
So I came up in that era. I never burst as a dancehall artist. When I came out, it's strictly consciousness.
Because there was 2 waves of when reggae really took over the place.
Yes.
You were in the first wave.
Yeah, I'm in the first wave.
This was you, Garnet Silk, Anthony B,
Sizzla, Anthony B.
And all of them were in that first wave.
Yes,
there.
yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And then the second wave now was more like the Fantan Moja.
Yeah, they are in the 2000s. So, but if you can look on the record, just check the vinyl records them and you can know. Most of the rhythms back in the 90s that the Sizzla is on and the Anthony B, you notice Norris Man is on it. So that can tell you.
Yeah.
That we're coming from that era. And you know, you have great conscious producers in those times. Exterminator record, the Bobby Digital, Kings of Kings, the Star Trail record. You know, you have all of them conscious producers who was doing it big.
Their job was to really put out the message in the music.
Yes, and they never drift and they never change. They continue to put out good music.
So you're over by Cell Block, you're doing your stuff, but you didn't really get your break here yet.
No.
Yeah.
I think, you know, sometimes an artist himself, him own a studio or him is a producer, but remember the artist himself also have his career. So I think, I wouldn't say it was a negligence on Buju Banton part, but it was more like he never had the time to really focus on us as he probably wanted to. And the other guy called Sil now, he's not really a friend of us. Buju Banton is a friend of us. So he himself wasn't putting out any effort. So, you know, they are studying it now and you get frustrated. You don't really have no one to blame. You're still a search.
Yeah.
So when I meet up in Beres Hammond now, I feel good because me voicing for Beres and Beres tell me that, youth, you sound original, nobody no sound like you have a nice voice. All them things that swell up my head because Beres Hammond tell me that. You know?
This is the boss.
Yeah, so Andrew and them man, they big up them man, they said we always I write lyrics with Beres and thing, and the vibes was good. You know, I never used to live nowhere. I used to sleep in a welding shop on Red Hills Road. As you pass Lee supermarket there and the bend, you have a welding shop. So I used to wait till the welder man gone, then I go in the welding shop and sleep.
So okay, so and you're trying as an artist.
Yeah.
You don't have anywhere to
Never
live
live
right
nowhere.
now.
Never
so
live
then it's like, do you ever feel frustrated in this time? You're like, when is it gonna happen? When am I gonna get my break?
Because when I was my auntie place, I tell her me couldn't do what I do them, so I have to leave. So what really happened, me decided to go on my own, but me just taking a chance. Me don't know what tomorrow gonna bring. If me just end up with this boy who was sleeping at the welding shop for the rest of my life. But me just know say, when me leave them people the place and me can go dance and stage show, me just have one freedom where me da give up anything for it. I would have sleep in a bus. Because the passion that I have for me want to do.
Yeah.
Even though me are leading in a direction where me not fully understand what is gonna become of it. But
it's the
me
passion,
feelings,
the passion is
the
driving
passion
you.
is carrying me there.
Yeah.
So Beres Hammond used to drop me home at evening times when I'm leaving the studio in the night. But then I was so embarrassed to make Beres Hammond know that I was sleeping in a welding shop. So I always tell him, let me off at the gas station. But Beres was smart. He realized, oh, I want them to say, yeah, man, I know what's going on, man. I just say, yes, father, true, man. I saw the thing. When I say, no worry, man. The whole way go through them thing, them, man. Even me, where they have to go through them thing, then I'm music.
Yeah.
And that make me feel more good again.
Because you know
you're me make it because this man I tell me say,
man.
you know, him go through that too.
Click here to watch a full episode and don't forget to subscribe.